Good morning. How are you all? I hope all you are safe by God's grace. Say, today we are going to solve by Gaussian elimination method. In the last classes, we have learned how to solve using matrix inversion method as well as Cramer's rule we have completed, isn't it? The third one is Gaussian elimination. For this both, the coefficient matrix should be square matrix as well as non-singular. The determinant value should not be equal to 0, isn't it? But here, it's not necessary to have this both condition. This, even if it is a singular matrix, we can solve the given system of equations. Okay, here it's not necessary to have non-singular. It can be singular or non-singular. We can solve the given equation using Gaussian elimination method. Okay, say how to do this. The first step is write the given in augmented matrix. Augmented matrix. What is that augmented matrix? Normally in matrix form means we may write coefficient matrix into the variable equal to the constant, isn't it? But augmented matrix is writing the coefficient. Here we have to write the constant matrix. Okay, in between only one line. For example, if the given matrix is a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2, and a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3, then the augmented matrix is a1, b1, c1, d1, a2, b2, c2, d2, a3, b3, c3, d3. This is what augmented matrix. The next step is this augmented matrix should be converted into row echelon form that you have learned in the last week classes. Row echelon form. What is that row echelon form? So below this first entries, these two values should be 0, isn't it? First. Then here, how much possible we will make it as 0. Is it not? Below that, below this first element, these two values, first we have to make it to 0. Then we will try this b3, b2 value. Yeah, b3 value must be 0. Then if possible, c3. Is it not? This, when we make it as 0, we will say it as row echelon form. So, if convert this augmented matrix to row echelon form. Okay. And then by back substitution method, we will get the value for x, y, z. Okay, for example, at last when we convert, we may get it a1, b1, c1, d1, any value. Not only a1, b1, c1, any values. Then 0, b2, c2, d2, 0, 0, c3, d3. We may get it in such a way. Okay. So, back substitution means after this, again we have to write it in the equation form. That is a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1. Next equation may be b2y plus c2z is equal to d2. Then last may be c3z is equal to d3. Isn't it, from this? Now, it's easy, only z is a variable. So, from here, you may get z equal to d3 by c3, isn't it? Then what we can do? Equation 1, 2, 3. Substitute z in equation number 2. When we substitute in equation 2, we will get the value y. When we substitute this is y and z in equation number 1, we will get the value of x. Since we are doing in this back substitution, the name is called as back substitution. Okay, from the reverse order we are substituting and getting the values of x, y, z. That is why I mentioned that back substitution. So first, the given system of equation should be written as this matrix, that is augmented matrix. Then convert it into row echelon form. Again rewrite the row echelon form into the equation form. Then substitute and get the values of x, y, z. This is what Gaussian elimination method. When we do the sums, it will be very well understand for you. Okay, shall we move to the problems? Example 1.27. Solve the following system of linear equations by Gaussian elimination method. So, three equations are given, three variables x, y, z. All the constant terms are in the right hand side. Okay, so I am going to write augmented matrix A comma B. This is A is coefficient matrix and B is constant matrix, isn't it? See how I can write it. This is 4, 3, 6. Next equation coefficient is 1, 5, 7 and this is 2, 9, 1. Then I can put a line and write the constant values. That is 25, 13, 1. Now we have to convert this into row echelon form. Row echelon form means what is that? First step, to make this 2 position as 0. So, we will check this number. If it is 1, it will be easy for us to simplify. Okay. But here it is 4. But I can see this column, I have 1. So, first shall we interchange this row and this both row. See, I can give an arrow. R1 is going to change as R2 and R2 is going to change as R1. So, we are going to interchange. So, second row will become the first row 1, 5, 7, 13. First row will become as a second row 4, 3, 6, 25. Last row as it is. Now, we have to bring these two values as 0. So, this 4 minus 4 means we will get 0, isn't it? 4 minus 4. So, this R2 I am going to change. R2 is going to change as R2 minus 4 into R1. So, 4 minus 4 into 1 is 4. That place will become 0. The same way here 2 is there. So, if here also if we have 2, 2 minus 2 will become 0. So, R3 is going to change as R3 minus 2 into R1, isn't it? So, first row there is no change 1, 5, 7, 13. Second row and third row we have to simplify and write it. Shall we simplify? See, separately I am going to write R3, the values are R2, let me write first 4, 3, 6, 25, isn't it? R2 minus 4 into R1. So, minus 4 into R1. Multiply with minus 4. So, we make it minus 4. 5 into minus 4 is minus 20. 7 into minus 4 is minus 28. 13 into minus 4. Minus 52. Now, add both. That is R2 minus 4 into R1. 0, 3 minus 20 is minus 17, 6 minus 28 minus 22, 25 minus 52, we will be getting minus 27. So, directly you can write it 0 minus 17 minus 22 minus 27. Is that clear? Or one can think that directly if you know you can calculate the values in your mind and write it, no problem. Okay. Then to make this values as 0, that is R3 minus 2 into R1. So, this totally rough work part. R3, the values are 2, 9, 1, 1. Now, 2 into, minus 2 into R1. Multiply by minus 2, we may get minus 2, minus 10, minus 14, minus 26. Now add both values. 0, minus 1, minus 13. This is minus 25. Now directly you can write the value 0, minus 1, minus 13, minus 25. Is that clear? Now, again, see, this row all numbers are with minus, and here also all numbers are with minus. So, R2 is going to change as R2 divided by minus 1. R3 is going to change as R3 divided by minus 1. Just divide it. R1 there is no change. 1, 5, 7, 13. Here 0, 17, 22, 22, 27. 0, 1, 13, 25. Okay. What is the next step for us? To make this 1 as 0. How to make this 1 as 0? See, here 17 is there. So, here also if 17 is there, 17 minus 17 will become, we will get it as 0. Is it not? So, R3 is going to change as 17 into R3 minus R2. So, first row there is no change, 1, 5, 7, 13. Second row also there is no change. We can write as it is. But third row, that is 17 into R3. Multiply. 0 into 17 is 0. 1 into 17 is 17. 22 into 17, that is 221. Then 25 into 17. 25 into 17 is 425. Now you can write minus R2. 0, minus 17, minus 22, minus 27. Now we can add, this is 0. This will become 0. 221 minus 22, 199. 425 minus 27, that is 398. Now shall we write it here? 0, 1, 13, 199, 398. Now we have made it in row echelon form. So once again we will write it in the equivalent system of equations. Our equivalent system is x plus 5y plus 7z is equal to 13, equation number 1. Then 17y plus 22z is equal to 27, that is equation number 2. Then 199z is equal to 398, that is equation number 3. So from this z is equal to 398 divided by 199. See, 199 is 1, and this is 199 is equal to 398. So we have got z is equal to 2. So we can write, substitute z is equal to 2 in equation number 2. So equation 2 implies 17y plus 22 into 2 is equal to 27. So 17y plus 44 is equal to 27, or 17y is equal to 27 minus 44. So we can subtract and write it. See, minus 17. So y is equal to minus 17 by 17. So we are getting the answer minus 1. Now you can write, substitute y is equal to minus 1, comma z is equal to 2 in equation number 1. So equation 1 implies x plus 5y, 5 into minus 1, plus 7z, 7 into 2 is equal to 13. So x minus 5 plus 14 is equal to 13, or x minus 5 plus 14, that is plus 9 is equal to 13. So we may get x is equal to 13 plus 9 when it goes to next side, minus 9. So we may get x equal to 13 minus 9 is 4. Therefore, the solutions x equal to 4, comma y is equal to minus 1 and z is equal to 2. Do you understand this? First, we have to write in augmented matrix, then convert it into row echelon form, then write the equivalent system of equation, then back substitution, isn't it? So from the back we are going one by one and we are getting the answer. Is that clear? Shall we do one more problem? Exercise 1.5. Solve the following system of linear equation by Gaussian elimination method. So total we have two subdivisions. Say first subdivision is homework for you. Okay. This is homework. You have to do it. Okay. As usual, let me give the answer for x. X will be equal to minus 1. Y equal to 4 and z is equal to 4. Okay. This only one subdivision I am giving you as homework. And the second subdivision, let me do it, okay. See here, 2x plus 4y plus 6z equal to 22. 3x plus 8y plus 5z is equal to 27. And minus x plus y plus 2z is equal to 2. So first what we should do, we have to write it in augmented matrix. Second one solution, augmented matrix. I have written the coefficient matrix and the constant. Okay, so first we should get this first position as 1, isn't it? If it is 1 or another number, we can do it. If possible, we will try to bring it as 1. But you see here, the first row, all is divisible by 2. So first, we can write it. See, R1 is going to change as R1 divided by 2. So when we divide 1, 2, 3 2s are 6, 11 2s are 22. Next 3, 8, 5, 27. Then minus 1, 1, 2, 2. Is that clear? Now you check it, ma. This 2 place we have to make it a 0, isn't it? So this is easy. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So R3 is going to change as R3 plus R1. Because minus and plus, just it is enough to add. But R2 is going to change as R2 minus, here 3 is there, minus 3 means only it will be getting 0. So minus 3 into R1. So the first row there is no change, so I am writing as it is. Okay, here R2 values 3, 8, 5, 27. Now minus 3 into R1. This is minus 3, 2 into minus 3, minus 6, 3 into minus 3, minus 9. Then 11 into minus 3 is minus 33. Now we have to add it, isn't it? 0, 2, minus 4, and here it is minus 6. So 0, 2, minus 4, minus 6. See, this R3 is going to change as R3 plus R1. It's enough to add, isn't it? So it's not necessary to write it. I'm doing here. Minus 1 plus 1, 0. 1 plus 2, 3. 2 plus 3, 5. 2 plus 11, that is 13. Isn't it? Now, this place we have to make it as 0. Before that, when we check this row, again 2 is common. So, R2 is going to change as R2 divided by 2. So, 1, 2, 3, 11, there is no change here. Divide by 2, 0, divide by 2 is 0. 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here it is 0, 3, 5, 13. Now, this value we have to make it as 0 in order to bring it as row echelon form. So 3 minus 3. So R3 is going to change as R3 minus 3 into R2. So first row 1, 2, 3, 11. Second row also there is no change, so we can write as it is. The third row is getting changed, isn't it? So R3 values you can write, that is 0, 3, 5, 13. Now minus 3 into R2. Multiply by minus 3, 0. Now minus 3. Minus into minus plus 3 into 2 is 6. Minus into minus plus 3 into 3 is 9. So when we add 0, 0, 5, 6, 11, 13 plus 9, 22. Shall we write here? So 0, 0, 11, 22. Is that clear? So now the equivalent system is so after bringing to the row echelon form, we have to write the equation, isn't it? Write it. X plus 2y plus 3z is equal to 11. Equation number 1. Second, this is y minus 2z equal to minus 3. Equation number 2. 11z is equal to 22. This is equation number 3. Now back substitution. In reverse order, we are going to find out the value. See, z is equal to 22 by 11. 1, 2. So we have got z equal to 2. Now substitute z equal to 2 in equation number 2. So equation 2 implies y minus 2z. 2 into 2 is equal to minus 3. Or y minus 4 equal to minus 3. Y is equal to minus 3 plus 4. So we may get y is equal to 1. So z equal to 2, y equal to 1. Now we have to substitute in equation number 1. See, substitute y equal to 1 and z equal to 2 in equation number 1. So equation 1 implies x plus 2y, 2 into 1 plus 3z, 3 into 2 is equal to 11. So x plus 2 plus 3 into 2, 6 is equal to 11. X plus 8 is equal to 11, or x is equal to 11 plus 8 when it comes minus 8. So we are getting x is equal to 3. Therefore, the solution is x equal to 3, y is equal to 1 and z is equal to 2. If you want, as we will do, we will verify the equation, isn't it? You can do it like verification and check it whether the answer x, y, z is correct or not. Is that clear? See, listen. Only one subdivision is given you as homework. First you have to write in the augmented matrix, then convert it into row echelon form. Again transform that into equations, then by back substitution procedure. First find out z, then substitute in equation 2 and get the value of y. Then substitute x and z, y and z in equation number 1 and get the value of x. I have given the answer also, x equal to minus 1, y equal to 4 and z is equal to 4. Check it, okay. In the next class, we will use the way problems. Equations will not be given. That will be given in words. We have to bring it into equation and then we will find it out what is the value of x, y, z. Okay. See you in the next class. Thank you. Bye-bye.